What is going on? I want to thank you for coming by to Vape with a Viking. So today what I got for you is a juice review. So shout out to Darkstar and Mike Green for supporting the channel. But I did want to kind of go over some of these older juices that I have been vaping on before they're gone, before I vape them all. So this is, I believe, this is one I believe Mike from Darkstar had sent me. It is called Strudelmeister. Yeah, I'm going to do it in that accent every single time because, well, it's just funny. I amuse myself a lot. But this one is described as a rich, flaky, incredibly satisfying dessert. The strudel flavor has flaky pastry, delicious sweet apple filling, and a dash of cinnamon. Blended by our master mixologist, this is why we call it the Strudelmeister, or Strudel Master, Pastry Master. Strudel is fruit pastry. Fruit pastry master. Strudelmeister! Okay, I'm done being goofy. No, I'm not. So what we're going to run this in is, of course, the Asgard 30 millimeter. Put it on the cereal box by Deathwish Cthulhu here. And I do have a set of K-Coil's Series Aliens in there. So go ahead and throw some of this in there. Now, I have been lately using a lot of my custards and heavy desserts in very, I guess, hot builds. I'm not a huge series vapor, but K-Coils had actually told me a while ago that, hey, you want to run your custards hot. It would be better. He was right. So now that I've done more custards and getting more experience of vaping, that's one thing I could definitely recommend. If you have the ability to run your custards and heavy desserts in a series or just super high wattage, because it really does hugely affect the flavor. So we'll give this guy a toot here. Yeah. So right off the bat, what you get with it is you get kind of that cinnamon sugar, almost like the pastry effect. And that's on the inhale. On the exhale, you get a very warm, that's probably because of the build, but a very warm and just insanely rich apple pie filling. The cinnamon kind of knocks down a bit, but then you get that heavy sugar apple, and it's not even like an apple juice or anything. It literally tastes like a mouthful of apple pie filling, like straight out of a can, or just like I said, a really good warm cinnamon infused apple pie. So, but yeah, really good. And again, does change the flavor on the temperature, because before I used to put it in single coil stuff, and I was getting a lot of the pastry and a lot of the sugar. I really wasn't getting the cinnamon that much, and I definitely wasn't getting much of an apple. It was just like a tiny little hint of apple. So this is definitely best ran on something serious, essentially. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Uh, Again, it's subjectively good. If you don't have the ability to run something in series, or you just don't like high wattages, stuff like that, this probably will not be the juice for you by any means whatsoever, because it's okay in a normal build. Pretty phenomenal in a hot build, though. In a series, like a stack, like a Hammer of God, a para series, this would be amazing in. The Cthulhu here, or the Death Wish cereal box here, is definitely very tasty as well. So now, granted, it's only a 2700 series, so something like a Hammer of God that's a para series that's 18650, or even getting into the Hammer of God V4, which is a 21700, or even the new thing for Vapors Cloud. Yes, I'm a Vapors Cloud fanboy. Sorry. Their new rule breaker, which is the Stormbreaker's housing, but it's a triple series 21700 mod. So like 12 volts of power. That would be really good in there. So And of course, with Darkstar, like I've told you before, they are out of the UK, so will not contain any nicotine if you order from them, and you have different order options. Short fills would be steeped. All you do is throw your nick in, you're good to go. Or you can get into the bigger bottle shots, which you'll have to add your own base mix, PG, VG, and nicotine. But you're talking 250 mils for right around $18, and the short fills are going to be closer to 16 and being roughly 120 mils. So if you can, you find a flavor from them you really like, really start looking into their bottle shots. Huge savings. So, but that's all I got for you today. So I just want to thank you for coming by to Vape with a Viking and some Darkstar, and we'll catch you later.